Jim, just talk about getting the news about being named a starter. What was that like, and I guess when did they tell you?
I was told that yesterday. He sat down with me and Sean both. We're going to go as far as the team take us. But like I said, it's a blessing to be the starting quarterback. But not only for me, but for my whole entire city back home. And like Coach Miles said, a lot of people around this program got a lot of confidence in me, and so do my teammates.
How much was a relief just to hear, the words finally, officially, that you're the starter?
It felt good. Like I said, it's a blessing. There's so many people in the world wish they had the opportunity that I have, and like I said, I cherish every moment I get, and I'm looking forward to this season.
I know the coaches wanted you to treat this competition this spring in a certain manner, but you clearly had goals of getting this job and goals for next season. How tough is it to kind of balance handling it the way they want it, but also saying, having some confidence in yourself to say, yeah, I want to go out there and throw for 3,000, rush for 1,000.
I'm just really focused on right now is just getting better in the off season and also being a leader for the team. And as long as we win it, I'm happy about that. But the goals gonna come if they come. But as long as the team winning, I'm happy about that.
Jerry, did you have any idea that it was coming this soon, that you would get the word when you get it, or it's got to come out of nowhere?
He just sent us a message and just said come meet with him yesterday at 1:30.
Let's go about
Yes, sir. And then we went and met with him. He told me, and then he announced it to the team, and then that just was it.
What's your teammates' reaction been?
I mean, they was happy for me. They know I've been waiting for a long time and waiting on my chance and on the opportunity. And like I said, they believe in me, and they got a lot of confidence in me.
Did Sean White say anything to you after the news came out?
He was happy for me, and Sean been supporting me ever since the first day he got on campus. And he's a great teammate. Like I said, me and him got that relationship like me and Nick had, and all three of us had the same relationship. And he's a great person, a great player, and he got a bright future ahead of him as well.
Other things that you learned from Nick these past 2 years, just seeing him and how he handled himself in that starting role, and anything in particular that you saw as a backup, serve behind him, things that you saw that you'll take and use yourself?
The way he handled adversity. When things were going bad, in our perspective, he was always the calm one. And being a quarterback, you had to be that way. His emotion never changed, whether we were down or up. And that's the biggest thing I took from him, and just being a leader by example.
What did Coach Mallow and Coach Lashley tell you after they told you you were the starter? Did they give you anything, just what you want you to do now or anything like that?
Nothing in particular, just still become a leader off the field and on the field, and just lead the guys. And that's what I've been working on all spring. That's my goal for this summer and also during the season.
You're talking about being a leader. What type of things are important to you as far as being a leader?
Holding guys accountable out the field, and that's with not having the out the field issue that we had last year, and also on the field, like discipline, playing from start to finish.
You have a lot better feel for the offense than you did going into the start of spring practice about what kind of team you guys are going to have this year?
Not really. It's just all about just building team chemistry, because it's a new team, new players, new faces, and really we just, and that's why we got this summer to work on. Just with anything that we need to work on, timing routes, communication, all the little things that can help us be successful.
Just being the starting quarterback, you're obviously going to be somewhat the face of the program. Are you ready for that, to where when people see your face and know automatically who you are across the country?
Yes, sir, I'm ready for it. And it's been like that even when I wasn't the starting quarterback. Like I said, you got to handle yourself in a different fashion than everyone else, that's people that's on the street. And I carry myself very well, I feel like. And it's a great feeling. And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be in this predicament.
How important is that to you to carry yourself right, as you just said, knowing your face is out there quite a bit representing something?
Just being mature, and that's what I was just focused on the day I got here. Am I going to be able to mature from my freshman year to this year? And like I said, I felt like I have. And, sitting out the 2 years, it was the most humbling experience I had coming out of high school, from being a star and then just sitting on the bench. It was a humbling experience. And it made me better as a person. It made me become a team player and a role player that I never had the chance, the opportunity to be from being a star. And like I said, it just made me become a role player, and I see how other guys feel when they have to be that way, and it just humble you. And I feel really good, and I'm glad that God put me in that predicament. And like I said, it's a blessing to be here.
Can you be the quarterback that leads Auburn to a championship?
Whatever God got in favor, and whatever He has planned for us, for me and His team, and then that's where He take us, I feel like I do.
You mentioned how Nick handled adversity, and he really performed, obviously, at his best in those tight moments, and one-score game or big game-winning drives. Those things, there's no one's had a chance to see you do at this level yet because you were behind him. How confident are you that if you are put in that spot in the fall, that you'll be able to deliver like Nick did in those spots?
Coach Madison always preach to handle adversity and handle it the right way. And like I said, you can't being a quarterback. You can't let your team see you down because, like I said, they follow you. And as long as that I'm up and I got a smile on my face and I'm moving forward and I'm just thinking about the next play, I'm pretty sure they'll follow right behind me.
How much have you worked with Ryan Applin here this spring, and how much do you expect to work with him in the fall? Because he was a guy who obviously threw for over 3,000 in this offense and ran for over 500. A lot of things you want to do. How much have you worked with him, and do you think you can do what he did?
I work with him a lot, and he always correct me when I'm doing wrong at practice, whether it's where my hip's not open or my feet pointing in the wrong direction, which made me lead to a bad pass. He's a great mentor, and I talk to him a lot every day, all day. And like I said, he was probably one of the best quarterbacks that's played in Coach Madison's system as well.
Cam Newton's been around a little bit this spring. Has he talked to you and given you any advice?
The most biggest advice he gave me was I asked him, "What's your why? Why do you get up every day? Why?" And he told me, the most encouraging thing he told me was, "My why is I get up to be the best player that ever played this sport." And after he told me that, it was none that I didn't want to hear nothing else. But that was the most encouraging thing and motivation I heard in my life. And I just use that same influence and that same mentality every day. I get up and just try to be the best player I can for this team and just for this whole entire program.
To that end, Jeremy, if you mentioned the 3,000, rushing for 1,000, those would be things that's never been done here. Coach Craig is the only player to ever throw for 3,000 at all. Do you want to set records? Do you want to be the next guy to do those things?
Like I said, whatever God got in store for me, if that's capable of doing, I'll do it. But if not, just as long as we win, and winning is what this program like. And as long as we win and get over the hump, I'm fine with that.
What do you believe your team's capable of doing this coming season?
I feel like we could do a lot this season. As long as we come together as a team and we just be the more disciplined team, not have the off-the-field issues, I feel like we're going to have a successful season.
Do you feel like that hurt you guys a little bit? It took the attention away from the field?
Yes, sir. Because the little things what matter the most, whether you look at it or not. And that's why we had the downfalls towards the end of the season.